The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but...
Takes a shot! And it's a goal! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Eto'o. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. That's a cute ball. Floated through. Cannavaro. Now it's Haaland. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Played into space. Great ball if he can get there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Now it's Eto'o. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Eto'o. Can he get it through? And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has ended up in no man's land. Back into the middle. Pass is just off target.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Great chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Spain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He has a look up. Chance, surely! It's fallen kindly here. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It's a searching pass, and he was quick to react. Thuram. Vieira. Rijkaard. Rijkaard. Lovely ball and a real... And the finish! Short changes him with that. There's the shot! Ambitious ball here. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Played back in. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Spain have it back and can go again. He's in a great position here. That looks a good ball through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
Tries a shot! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, that pass surprised everyone and not... Big chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we are back on the way.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's Asa! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Spain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a brilliant interception. And can he finish it? And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was...
Chance for a shot! Goal, Spain! And the comeback is complete!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Spain take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
That's a super give and go. Look at the space here. Sejinho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Thuram. Now that looks a decent ball. That's tidy. He has found the way through. Thinks about the shot. Shoots! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the keeper has every right to have him...
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pass somewhat off target. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Vieira. Spain looking to pass their way through. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Hazard. Numero 27. Numero 23. Beckham. Lasciano il campo per il numero 17.
And that's a throw-in.
Numero 7. Il numero 8. Il numero 5. Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 24. Messi. Cambio di giocatore.
Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That's very neat. And it's Gattuso.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Puskás. Now it's Inzaghi. Cruyff. Filippo Inzaghi. Lovely. Now Puskás! And that would have won it.
Puskás has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And he's running through. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Inzaghi. Rijkaard. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away, and the shot... He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target. Cannavaro. Gerrard. Messi looking to run onto it. Oh, not quite. Pelé. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's a pretty loose pass. That's that, the end. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. What a turnaround. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think we'll find it very hard to overlook the qualities of this guy, Jordan Henderson. He'll be the key supply route for those quality balls from deep, although, if needed, he will provide support wherever necessary in a more box-to-box role.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Maldini. Played into space out wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's intervened well there. And they can counter here. And this is Adriano. Out to the left it goes. Decent progress down the left. Decent chance! In for the pieces! Goal! Fenerbahce! The breakthrough strike! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Fenerbahce do have a chance to counter here. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Rijkaard. Cruyff. And he's there to get it away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Messi, and he's managed to... Can he finish? It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a...
Takes a shot! Goal! Fenerbahce! And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Fenerbahce go into the lead. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Spain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Neymar. Plays it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Cannavaro. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Cruyff. Kante does well to get it back. Maldini. And it's Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
This is quite a battle. He gets big. He's delivered all right. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made it class.
And the first half is done. Spain come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Rijkaard is being told in no uncertain terms that this will... Oh, crossbar! In he goes again! He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Adriano. It's a loose ball. And this is Marmouche. Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he shoots! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, shooting chance! Sensational from Eto'o! A finish of true class! Into the lead once more.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this is Neymar.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Maldini. Eto'o under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Looking for a runner. Chips it through. And this is Adriano. He has found the way through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Cruyff.
That's good play from him.
Takes on his marker. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Maldini with the clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bergkamp. Adriano. Oh, sweet feet. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And it's Koeman. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Koeman. Oh, such a clever touch. Gerrard does really well there, he is strong. Marmoush in the hunt and looking threatening. Haaland defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there's the clearance. Koeman. Marmoush. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking. Conte. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
He's in most people's lists of great number 10s.
I'm going to go along with that too.
And that'll be a goal kick. Driven forward. Vieira. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Rivaldo. Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a pretty loose pass. And here's Haaland. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Messi. Messi has a look inside the box. And he won't reach that. Baresi plays it forward. Rui Costa. Oh, such a clever touch. Maldini. Scholes. Now it's Messi. Spain are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, that has not gone well.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. Kawasaki Frontale have the chance to go the other way. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Rivaldo, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Rui Costa. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's a searching pass. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's had a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Cannavaro. Spain are looking to break at pace. Haaland. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Knocks it into space. And that's been slipped through. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Messi.
Spain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Great chance! And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rui Costa. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rivaldo. Now that's a lovely exchange. Rivaldo. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Spain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Se ruega al propietario de un deportivo azul metalizado con matrícula capicúa que acuda urgentemente al aparcamiento.
The second half then, just getting going. Played out wide. And this is Eto'o. Looking to go deep. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Rivaldo. He has found the way through. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable. I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Well, there's the clearance. And this is Kakitani. Kakitani! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared without hesitation. Spain are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through. That's good vision. Oh, that is a good... He's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's very neat. And this is Neymar. And this is Rivaldo. There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Played out to the left flank. Bergomi makes the interception. Maldini clears. Rijkaard. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, sweet feet. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's a key interception. Good ball, good take. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Searching pass he's played there. No, it's come to nothing.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
It's their second corner of the game. Zico with the short one. Great defending, strong and determined. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Into the last quarter of an hour. Thuram spots it and intercepts.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
No, that's been intercepted. Zico. A probing pass. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Gattuso. Gerrard. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's with the keeper.
Spain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out.
Can he finish? It's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Bergomi demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great vision. The less said about that pass, the better. Now it's Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you summarise what we... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Yeah, winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Looks to the other side. Cruyff. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Cruyff. Rodri. And it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cleared without complication. First quarter of an hour gone. Some really good ball movement. Haaland cleared away. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And this is Stoichkov. And a chance! Off the post! Goal! Senegal! The breakthrough strike! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Senegal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
No way through, so back it comes. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, good-looking ball. Stoichkov.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Great vision. Oh, super find. And the shot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, well played. And that has been clubbed away. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Pedri. Aimed beyond the defence. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Eto'o. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Cruyff. And it's Robertson. Knocks it into space. Showing good feet. Pinches it off him. Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Eto'o. That's an imaginative pass. Nicely worked. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's crossed into the middle. No, that's not going to find its target. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Spain certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that has been knocked clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Pedri. He is just caressing the ball. Stoichkov. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Cruyff. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Haaland. Messi. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now, can they get him away? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nicked it back promptly. Spread it left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bebeto. Bebeto will not want to... He rises! No, not the best of headers.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 2. Serán sustituidos por...
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Javier Panetti. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Passing nice and neat. Messi. Oh, they can break here. Not the most accurate pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Robertson gets it clear. Brilliantly cut out. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that is as far as they're going to go. Great ball and chance! And he's there to get it away. Cruyff. And it's Serginho. Decent progress down the left. An instinctive delivery. Rijkaard gets it away. Played into space out wide. It's a mighty effort! It's bounced back off the post. Cruyff. And it's Messi. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Serginho. Now this could be a chance. Oh, good take in a good area. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Stoichkov. And it's Serginho. Can he get on the end of this?
Cambio de jugadores.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.